Hi, friends. As promised, I created a Catching Fire chapter entry template that you can download and add to as we go. So I have read chapter 1 and chapter 2 so far. I told you did not have to do an entry for chapter 1, so I went ahead and did it for you as an example. So it's something you can go back to and look at, especially for those who don't have your readers or your English notebooks at home and you accidentally left them at school or purposely left them because we thought we were going back. So here's the title. I put the chapter number, literary element. I made it so you can just highlight the one that you are going to be writing about. So I'm writing about characterization, so I highlighted it. If you want to know how to do that, you click the word, double click the word, you go up, you click the color you want, and then you click away, and there it is. And then to get rid of it, you just go back up and press none. Okay, so you can just then highlight what your literary element is. Remember, that's going to be your focus. You need at least 5 to 7 sentences, okay? I would prefer at this point in the year for you to try to reach that 7-sentence mark. So I wrote one on chapter 1. In chapter 1 of Catching Fire, the author Suzanne Collins summarizes information from the first book, The Hunger Games. We learn that Katniss is now living in the Victor's village with her mother and sister Prim. She still hunts, but she is doing it to keep herself busy and to help Gale and his family out. Katniss's character has not changed much. She still likes to be alone, doesn't understand her feelings about Peter or Gale, and still despises the capital. At the end of the chapter, she sees President Snow in her house, waiting to talk to her. She, as usual, is in her head thinking, he must be here to kill me. Probably should put something about how she not changed much, making her a static character. So remember, dynamic means changing, static means staying the same. Then I have the IB Learner profile at the bottom. I've listed them all for you. Again, you just have to highlight the one that you're going to talk about and then at least one sentence explaining that character and what profile trait they showed, or maybe one that they really had a hard time showing. Katniss is carrying this chapter because she takes time to hunt for Gale's family. Brings them food, spends her money at the Hob to help the workers there, and worries about her family when she sees President Snow. So that is an example. Then, if you look the next page, I have cut and pasted the template for you for the next chapter. Okay, so chapter 2. Literary element, you're going to highlight it. It says, I already started the sentence for you in chapter 2 of Catching Fire, and then da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And we will do the first one together, probably Thursday on our Zoom. And then I'm not going to do any more entries with you, probably. It will be more like me reading to you than you doing the entry and turning them in at the end of maybe the week on Tuesday nights, like all of our other stuffs do. And then there's the learner profile traits for you to highlight and pick which one to talk about. And then you will just continue to copy and paste. So when you're done with all of this, you could technically just copy and paste this over and over and over and over and over and over and over before you actually start writing. Or you could just write it all out and then copy this one, paste it into the next one, and then just delete the things you don't need, like the entry, whatever. Up to you. So the other thing is this is going to be in viewing once I put it up for you. And that means you can't do anything to it or write on it. So when you go to this document, you're going to go to File, you're going to go to Make a Copy, and then you're going to make your own copy on your own Google Drive, okay? So don't start writing on this one. Sounds good? All right. Have fun with your entries.